Hi, my name is Brandy Gorsline, and today I'm going to talk about the channels of elimination. I'm going to use an analogy of a river with a log jam. So I want you to picture a flowing river with a big log lodged across it and the debris starting to build up. Lots of old leaves and sticks and any trash that may have been floating down the river, other big logs or chunks of wood or anything that might happen to be floating by. And it either creates a bottleneck or completely stops the flow of water past that area. The same thing happens in our body in the channels of elimination, and this happens with heavy metals and pesticides and parasites and bacteria and lots of processed food and trans fats, all of the things that our body tries to process that it isn't always able to do. So especially if we have a diet that's been high in processed food and flour, especially white flour, that kind of creates a paste on the inside of the colon, it's really easy for our channels of elimination to get blocked. So junk debris can accumulate and make it so the channels of elimination aren't fully open or sometimes even completely blocked. And then we have real trouble. So I want to read a quote from Dr. Don Colbert, who has written many books on cleansing and detoxification. I highly recommend them. I really, really like his work. And he was one of the first people who introduced me to the idea and the need for cleansing 13 years ago. Sickness and disease are the body's way of telling you that it needs to be cleansed. So this requires a major shift in thinking. Usually when we have symptoms of sickness, illness, disease, our thinking goes to what can I take or what can I do to stop this, to turn it off, to make it go away. But if we stop and we really think about it, the symptoms are there, kind of like the check engine light in your car. If the check engine light came on and we just got a hammer and smashed it and went on our way, how long do you think your car would continue to run? We know it wouldn't run at 100%, and eventually it would just quit. The exact same thing happens in our bodies when we suppress or turn off the symptoms. Sickness, illness, disease, in all forms, whether it's a little bit of constipation or asthma or all the way up to the big C, that dreaded big C, all of it can be traced back to your body trying to tell you that it needs a little TLC. It needs to be cleansed. It's your body screaming, and it's the body's only way of telling you something needs to change. So through this cleansing series, what I'd like to focus on is how to achieve the absence of illness. We want to be looking at how to have more energy and more vitality and ultimately the absence of illness, which is wellness. And the best way to do that is to cleanse the body, to remove the logjam, and get rid of all the debris that is clogging the channels of elimination. That's where it all starts. So there are four primary channels of elimination, and there are four secondary channels of elimination. So the four primary channels of elimination are the liver, the intestines, the kidneys, and the lungs. The secondary are the gallbladder, the skin, the lymphatic system, and the blood. So our focus is going to be on understanding how the basics of how each of these systems work. We're going to be removing the log jams and removing the debris and letting these channels be fully open and able to function properly so that we can experience the absence of illness. So as we move through this, I'd like to share a quote from Dr. Jensen's Guide to Better Bowel Care. Now, Dr. Jensen has long since passed away, but his work on the importance of our bowels and digestive system in wellness is legendary. I highly recommend anything he has written to increase your knowledge in this area. And here's a quote from Dr. Jensen. I have found that taking care of the main elimination systems is the most important thing that we can do to gain and maintain health. Neither all the medicines nor all the therapies in the world will help much or provide any lasting relief if these systems are not functioning well. I have found this to be true in 13 years of working with people. I have found this to be true in my own wellness journey. And this is key to lasting health. So my next video, video 3, we're going to go into the main channel of elimination, which is the liver. And I'm going to help you understand a lot more about how that organ works and how important it is in elimination. But for now, I want to leave you with a thought. If you were to focus on cleansing and detoxification and opening all of the channels of elimination and supporting your body through detoxifying, what kind of health could you achieve? There's no pill, there's no potion, there's no oil, there's nothing that can do what cleansing the body can do for your health. So I'm really glad that you're on this journey with me, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video about how our liver works. Thank you.